The info in this video comes from my own research and what I've seen among students in Moscow. Living here is expensive, and if you're on a preparatory year or language course, you're probably wondering how to make ends meet. The visa situation is tricky, and finding work, especially with limited Russian, can seem impossible. But thousands of students manage, and I'm here to show you how. I'll break down the 5 best job options for international students, with real pay examples, and what you need to know if your visa doesn't technically allow work. We'll cover the good, the bad, and the unofficial, so you can make smart choices. Stick around for crucial advice at the end that could save you time and trouble. Let's dive in. First up, warehouse jobs, the most common starting point for international students. Picture massive logistics centers on the city's edge, always needing extra hands. No Russian required. Tasks are simple: loading trucks, picking items, stacking boxes, sorting goods. The best part? Daily cash pay at the end of your shift, no waiting, no paperwork. Expect around 2,000–3,000 rubles for a full day, or 200–250 rubles per hour. It's not glamorous, but you can cover your weekly food budget with a weekend shift. These jobs aren't posted online. You'll find them through student Telegram or WhatsApp groups. Senior students post openings, just reply, show up and work. Flexibility is key work when you want skip shifts during exams, but be ready for hard physical labor, 10 to 12 hours on your feet, sometimes in tough conditions. It's a trade-off physical effort for instant cash. For many, it's the fastest way to get started in Moscow. If you're new, this is your entry point. No connections or Russian needed. Just remember, it's tough work, but it pays off quickly. Use this job to get your financial footing, then look for better options as your Russian improves. For thousands of students, this is job number 1. Let's move on. Next, construction sites, similar to warehouses, but even more physically demanding. As a general laborer, you'll carry materials, clean up, or do basic demolition. Like warehouses, it's informal show up, work, get paid cash at the end of the day. Pay is a bit higher, 2,500 to 3,500 rubles per day, because the work is tougher. Jobs are found through student networks and Telegram groups, not official job sites. The environment is riskier, heavy machinery, potential hazards, and long hours. You'll need to be fit and alert. Safety is your responsibility. Many students try it once and decide it's not worth the exhaustion, but others stick with it for the higher pay. If you're up for a challenge and want to earn more quickly, construction is an option. Just know your limits. This isn't for everyone. The process is the same. Find a contact, show up, and work. No paperwork, no questions, just hard labor for fast cash. For those who can handle it, it's a high-effort, high-reward gig. But always put your safety first. If you want something less intense, keep watching. Let's check out the next option. Now, let's talk about gig work. Yandex food and grocery delivery. It's flexible, modern, and pays well, up to 300–500 rubles per hour on busy days. But here's the catch: you can't legally register as a courier on a student visa. The workaround? Renting or borrowing an account from someone with the right documents. This is risky. You're breaking Yandex's rules and Russian law. You have to trust the account owner to pay you, and there's no protection if something goes wrong. If caught, the account is blocked and you lose your earnings. There's also a small risk of trouble with migration police. The appeal is obvious: work when you want, earn more per hour, and avoid heavy lifting. But the risks are real: lost pay, legal trouble, and zero job security. If you try this, only do it through someone you trust completely. Weigh the high pay against the high risk. For some, it's worth it. For others, it's not. Be smart and cautious if you go this route. There are safer options, so let's look at those next. On to fast food jobs. Fast food chains, Burger King, KFC, Vkusnoye Tochka, offer a more stable indoor job. Officially, you can't get hired on a prep year visa, but there's a workaround: personal connections. Senior students already working there can vouch for you, and managers may let you work off the books. You'll do the same tasks as everyone else: cashier, kitchen, cleaning. But get paid less, around 200 rubles per hour. It's not fair, but it's the price of informal work. The upside: a predictable schedule, a warm environment, and a chance to practice Russian. You'll need a reference to get in. No online applications. Ask around in your student community for leads. This job is less stressful than manual labor and helps you build language skills. If you want stability and social interaction, this is a solid choice. Just remember, without a connection, it's almost impossible to get hired. Use your network and you'll have a shot. Let's see how supermarkets compare. Next up, retail jobs. Supermarket jobs like preparatory, fixed price, magnet are similar to fast food, but in retail. Common roles: shelf stocker or cashier. Stocking is easier for beginners. Cashier requires more Russian. Official hiring is closed to prep year students, so you'll need a personal reference from someone already working there. If the manager agrees, you'll work off the books and get paid in cash, usually less than official staff, around 180-200 rubles per hour. The work is steady and less intense than warehouses or construction. It's a great way to practice Russian and get consistent hours. To find these jobs, network with students in your dorm or classes. Ask who works where and if they can introduce you to a manager. Supermarkets are everywhere, so opportunities are out there if you're proactive. The pay isn't great, but the environment is stable and low stress. For many, it's the best balance between work, study, and language learning. Use your connections to get started. Now let's wrap up with some final advice. Those are the top 5 job options for international students in Moscow. Most are informal and pay less than official jobs, but they help you get by. Expect around 200 rubles per hour, enough for basics if you budget well. Your biggest asset is your student network. Senior students, Telegram groups, and personal recommendations. Be proactive, respectful, and work hard when given a chance. Building trust opens more doors than any resume. I hope this helped you understand what to expect. Let me know in the comments if you want more tips on finding jobs or building connections. This is Bitfix. See you in the next video.